Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome. If you are new, my name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. It is my 3-month wrap-up of my product empties. I got over 30 items here that I finished up. I got a couple of bangers and I got a couple of ones in here that were very disappointing to me. So we'll get to it. If you would like to see my thoughts, my review of things after I have completely finished them up, then just stay tuned. All right, so let's start off with one of my perfume empties. You guys, I literally just put this in my project pan and it's gone. It wasn't even in there a week. This Perfect in Pink. I love this scent. They discontinued it at Bath and Body Works, but this is that one that has that camellia in it. It has some almond in it. It's gorgeous. I love it. I never did get this like in a regular perfume size, but this is one that I absolutely love. One that I did not love, that I did not finish up, that was in my collection, that was a no for me. This one says Love Script Perfume, Lauren Francis, and it says Man Trap Vanilla or whatever. That's what it looks like, you guys. This one, I put it on my skin and it was an immediate no. This smells like, it smells like a vanilla extract gone bad. Is what it smells like. And you know, vanilla normally as it ages gets better. The juice on here has changed, of course, but this scent is a no for me. Ugh, it's so off-putty. I don't know how to describe it other than, like I just said, a vanilla gone bad. It is in the worst. It did not age correctly, in my opinion. I don't know what the scent notes is on this one. I think this is something I got like in a Ipsy or something at one point, and I finally pulled it out to give it a go, and it was and you can see I used that much of it, but this I don't even, it's like it smelled good and bad at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. This is it just does not smell like it is aging properly. It's what I can, like I said, and a vanilla extract scent is what I'm getting from it. And it's a heavy dose of it, so it has a lot of sweetness in it, but then it's like rancid. And so it just may be that it went bad. I don't know, but if any of you have ever had that scent, let me know what you think of it down below. But that's a no for me. My husband threw a couple of his empties in there. He had one of these little, just for fun, he had one of these curved like miniature sets. So he was playing with them for nostalgia reasons, but this is the Curve Crush, Curve Spark. So that was a couple of those in there from him. And this was the last. This was teased already in one of my other videos. This was the last of my Forever Reds from Bath and Body Works that was in this type of packaging. If you know the story, I've said it a couple of times on this channel, but if you know anything about me, I was a Bath and Body Works girl back in, you know, off and on throughout the years. Never was like hardcore going in there purchasing all the time. But at one point in time, whenever they came out with the Forever Red in this packaging, which was years ago because the packaging has changed on this, I fell in love with this scent, that pomegranate in here. I loved it. And because I fell in love with this scent, they made like it was going to go away, seemed like it wasn't going to never come back, and like I stocked up on so many of these at that time. So this is the last of the Forever Red that I have in this packaging. I already replaced it with the new packaging, so I already have it back in my collection. Just know that this is a love, but I'm saying goodbye to this beautiful bow packaging, you guys. All right, another one that was already teased in one of my project, Use It Up or Down. This is my butterfly. They changed the packaging on this one for this year, so it's back in store. And like I said, they just like released it for this spring again, and they did it in different packaging. It's super cute. You know I love the butterflies. Butterfly beauties. You know I love the butterflies, and I love the purple. So this is gorgeous, but I love this scent. It has like an iris in here that is super gorgeous that I love. I love this in the body wash, all the things. So this is a beautiful scent. I already have a larger size of this in my collection as well. I did finish 3 of these Sol de Janeiro miniatures. This one is 76. This is the one that gives you more of that, to me, fall winter vibes. It's so good. This is one of my favorite ones, I believe. If you heard me talk about like the Jasmine and the Cinderella scent profile that they released from the Disney collection with Bath and Body Works, how it's that perfumey body mist that is like really good for the fall and winter time. This is Sol de Janeiro's version of those kind of fragrances. This one, it says, has the Midnight Jasmine, Black Currant, and Amber Woods, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. I already have the bigger size in this one, and I might have another miniature of these, but this is gorgeous. I love this one. And then I finished the number 59. 59 has the Vanilla Orchid, Sugar Violet, and Sheer Sandalwood. This is another one that is a love for me. This one, to me, you can wear any time of the year, but this one is another one that's beautiful. I love the orchid that's in here. And then the last one that I have from Sol de Janeiro is this number 40. And this one is the one that has the Black Plum, Vanilla Woods, and Musk. This one is one that can layer with so many things. And this is another one that you can wear all year round. And I already got a bigger size in this as well. And I'm inserting one item that I forgot to mention in my body care. My beloved Autumn Drive, you guys. This was in my project, Use It Up, Use It Down. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So this is Autumn Drive. It has wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. I love this in the mist. The mist is low too, but I did finish it in the body butter. Absolutely love it, and I definitely would repurchase this one. Couple of other makeup empties. I finished the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Mist. This one is a very good one. I love this one. So, and I think I already got another one of these. I like to get these from Ulta whenever they do like a double pack of the minis, or sometimes they'll do a double pack of the regular size, because that's when you can get a good deal on these. But this one is one that's like a fan favorite, been around for years. It's been around for years for a reason. This mascara came in a double pack. I'm already on the second one. I decided to go ahead and use that one as well. But this mascara from YSL, this volumizing mascara, this one is called the Lash Clash, and it has this kind of wand on it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is a gorgeous one. I would highly recommend this one from YSL. Yep, it's called the Lash Clash, and it just says #1 on it in mascara. Beautiful. I love it. And I also finished up my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. If you watch any of my shorts, you watch any of my Get Ready With Me's, you'll know that this one is one of my favorite bottom lash mascaras. Love it, love it, love it. I will always repurchase this. I decided not to open up a new one right now because I'm going to see how that volumizing mascara does on my bottom lash. Like, I did that one on my bottom lash today. And I'm going to continue to do so throughout the next probably week or two, just to see how it does, because I do like to give other mascaras an opportunity to let me see what they would do on my bottom lash, if they would touch my skin too much, because that's another reason why I like this one, is because the size of the wand is so skinny. compared to that other one, it can get in there really good, grab those bottom lashes and help to extend them down. So that's why I love this one. But I'm going to give the other one a go and see how it does. Finished up this Amico Lay. This is, I can't really see the shade on this one, but that's what it is there. It came as part of a set. It has a brownish sheen to it that I love. This one, and it has a nice thick wand on it that I love as well. This one was a good one. I enjoyed this. It gives you a nice glossy little, and it has tiny little sparkles in it, so it gives you a nice little sheen on your lip. This one is gorgeous. It really did a good job by itself and layered on top of other items. So for that, I love this one. So I would definitely be willing to pick this one back up. And I can't tell what that says. It looks like it's a number. I don't see a name on this one. So I'll keep you posted on that one. So now let's get on to some skincare, body care items that I finished up. So this Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer. This one is the regular Magic Cream. To me, this one does better for someone with normal to dry skin. I love it in the winter time, not so much year round because of my oily skin. To me, it doesn't like seep into my skin good enough, but I do enjoy it. The other item that I had was this Intensive Eye Care Day and Night cream from the QMS brand. This one is just okay, so this isn't something that I will go out and repurchase. It did a good job, but I wouldn't worry about trying to get a new one of these. This is kind of like a one and done situation. Used up one of my face masks. This is the Blueberry Extract Skin Perfecting and Radiance. This is one that I did enjoy. This is one of those Sephora eye masks. So I did enjoy this one. I love this one a lot. Finished up some more makeup wipes as well as the cotton balls from Sephora. Those are all loves. We'll continue to repurchase. Finished up this Pink Sugar Glossy Shower Gel. This was part of a set when I got my Pink Sugar perfume. This was the shower gel to it. This one actually smelled pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. So that will be something I would consider getting again. My Bum Bum Cream. This is the body scrub. Completed that one. This one is a favorite. I will always, along with the body wash in this as well. I always purchase these every year. So John finished up one of his Ocean body washes. He loves that scent from Bath and Body Works. And we also finished up one of the lavender and vanilla aromatherapy from Bath and Body Works, the sleep one. Love it. If you are wanting to do like a nice bath where you soak in right before bed, and that lavender and vanilla scent is gorgeous. I love it. Finished up another one of the candles. And while we're talking about candles and wallflowers, I'll get to it in a second. Oh, I forgot about this one. This one is my other body care item. This is the Magic Soap. This is that rose scent. I told you guys that I love to use the Castile soap as my hyperallergenic soap of choice. I'll use like the Dove sensitive skin soap sometimes, but normally my go-to is the Castile soap. So they have them in like an unscented version. Then they have ones like this one, which is like a rose or a citrus. They have different ones, but they're all natural, natural scents. Like they use the oils from the plant derivatives. So love this rose one. I already have backups of this one. I have another one of these open now in my bathroom along with a citrus one. But yeah, just know that this is a love. Now, this peppermint bark truffle hand wash. I thought I was going to love this in the hand wash. Nope. I only like this in the body cream and the mist. I finished it. We finished it. But I just didn't like that peppermint scent. I thought I would love it for the peppermint scent because it, you know, peppermint kind of makes you think of clean. But no, I didn't care for this one in a hand wash. So enjoy the scent, but just not for a hand wash. And this one is the one that they released with that milk bar collection that has peppermint chocolate cake, crushed candy cane, and white chocolate. Just okay. So one and done for me. Candles. Finished this single wick from White Barn. This is cinnamon spice vanilla. And this one has sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean, and fresh ground cinnamon. This one was okay. It wasn't a love, so this is another one that was a one and done for me. It was just okay. I love a cinnamon scent. I love a vanilla scent, but I wished it was, I think I wished it was more vanilla than cinnamon, so it was just okay. One that I did enjoy a lot was this orange lily blossom one. This one was good. I would definitely do this one again. I'm not going to run out and get it again, but it was one that I would consider getting again. This one has tiger lily, vibrant sandalwood, and citrus waters. Now let's talk about this wallflowers because I need to tell y'all about this one wallflower that I have here. But let's talk about my empties first. So I finished up this double pack of this lavender and vanilla. But then we have a couple of the other scents in here too. Yeah. So the lavender and vanilla, and then there was another lavender one that we didn't care for. So lavender and vanilla, love it in the body wash, love it in that, whether it's the regular, like I just was sharing with you, the aromatherapy one that you can put like a bubble bath, or the moisturizing body wash. Love it in the candle. Do not love it in the wallflower. But one of these is the vanilla bean one that we do love. Yeah. One of these is the vanilla bean one that we do love. The warm sugar vanilla one. And the other one is that that pink pineapple sunrise. And this is the last of my pink pineapple sunrise. Just in time for that spring collection because they don't re-release that, you know, Tropics collection, and pink pineapple sunrise came back. So I would definitely, pink pineapple sunrise, I would definitely be getting multiple packs of that one because that was one that I also had at my office at work. And let me tell you about the compliments I get every time someone comes by my office or in my office. They always say how good it smells. And it's mostly been that pink pineapple sunrise wallflower. I just switched it out probably like a week or so ago to another one that's a pumpkin one, which I've gotten comments on that one as well. But that pink pineapple sunrise, I had a double pack of that one in my office and went through both of those in there. So, and I don't leave that plugged in because I got it on one of those scent ones that you can adjust the scent. And I keep it on like a number 2 while I'm at work, but then I unplug it in the evening. So it's not one that stays plugged in. And when I tell you the scent off of that one, I love that pink pineapple sunrise in a wallflower. Lavender and vanilla, going back to this one, don't love it in the wallflower. It smells okay, but it's very powerful. So if you want a very powerful one, then go for it. It's very heavy on the lavender in the wallflower. So what do I got to share with you? Now, back in what? August, September, I don't know. It might have been the summer. Somewhere between June and October, somewhere in there, I shared this alternative to a wallflower plug. This is one that is supposed to be another option that you can use your Bath and Body Works wallflowers in. And I showed you guys like a video clip of me using it. It's also a night light. Like when you first plug it in, it's automatic light, not a night light. And that's how it looked when you do a close-up. It's gorgeous. I'm going to show a clip of this with you guys of me when I first unplugged this. I used probably throughout the time I've had this, I probably went through like 4 or 5 wallflowers in here, right? But look. So I'm going to share the clip with you when I first took it out right now. Doing a follow-up on this plug that I received from the Hohen brand. I had this in a video of mine several months back. This was sent to me and I told you guys I would follow up. I have used a total of probably about 4 wallflowers in this one. This one is done. And it was time for it to come out, so I took it out. But the last time I took the other one out, I noticed that it was starting to get some blackness around that rim. And I said, well, I might have not have changed it out quick enough. So I gave it another go just to be sure. And now that spot is even bigger and darker. And as you can tell, it is on the side where it is connected to your power supply. So I am going to throw this out because I don't want to start a fire hazard. But you can clearly see where that is melting away the plastic on that side and it's eating away at it and it's hot. So just following up on this plug here. Now this thing went through a wildflower super quick. You can go through one within a month. I say about 3 weeks to 4 weeks, you will finish a whole wildflower plug. So I don't know if it's just this particular one that this is having an issue with, but I promise you guys I would do a follow-up on this, and here's my follow-up. I am not keeping this because of that. I don't trust that, so I'm not keeping that. Beautiful. I appreciate getting this, and I appreciate the projection that it will go through these. It projected very well. It will allow the scent to fill up the room, whatever room it was in, very well the whole time. It wasn't one that just was sitting there and just looking pretty like some of the Bath and Body Works ones that don't have the scent control. And this one does not have a scent control either. And so that's why I thought it was a good option. It did project the scents, but again, I don't trust that. So that is my follow-up on this wallflower plug that was from the Hohen brand. So as you can see, this thing, after it sits a while, starts melting inside. The plastic, the heat in here starts melting. So that's a no. Because that's a fire hazard. And that's a no. So this was one that you could find on Amazon. It was that Hohen, Hohean brand. That's dangerous. That is so dangerous, and I don't appreciate that. And it's not the plug, because I didn't just have this. I had it in one area, and then I moved it to another area. So it's not the plug. It's not the plug, because I've had other plugs, and I even got a Bath and Body Works one in the other plug. It's not the plug. It's this. And so what I found is that this thing will now. The positive about this is that it will go through a wildflower within like 3 weeks. Like it will do its job. Whatever wildflower you put in there, it's gonna go through it. You're gonna smell it. But because I think it's so strong of trying to go through it, it's heating up too fast. Maybe it's what only thing I could think of. Because even when you look at it on this side, you see how it's already it turns brown. It started turning brown, like it's getting too hot is what it is. It's getting too hot. So this thing will go through a wildflower. So fast that by the time you get to it, like this was one of the ones, was it? Yeah, it looked like it was like dried all the way up already. Like you got to stay on top of this plug. Soon as you see this juice getting low, you would need to hurry up and go ahead and take it out the next day, because if not, then this thing will be all dry, starting to dry up, because this thing is still trying to soak up the juice. And because of that, it starts to melt the inside here. It's what the problem is. So that's a safety hazard. And so I wanted to make sure, because I believe I shared this with you guys around, like I said, somewhere around June to October, somewhere in there. And I pulled this out probably like a month and a half ago because of this. And I stopped using it. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with you guys, because I told you about that one and how good of a job it was doing of projecting and going through the wallflowers, but at what cost? At what cost? And I told you guys that I would do a follow-up to tell you what I thought about that product. So that's my follow-up on that. I cannot recommend that. I cannot recommend that. That's a fire hazard. What if I would be home? What if you go on vacation somewhere or something and you come back and that thing is melting in your plug like that? That's a fire hazard. That's dangerous. What if you got it in your kid's room or something? That's a no. All right, couple of other things and then we're wrapping up. This is a couple of hair care items. This is the Olaplex line. I love this Olaplex line. So I did finish up a shampoo and conditioner in this. This is the Bond Maintenance line that they have. Love it. I've worn this for years. We'll continue to use this one. So if anyone doesn't know what this is, it's a patented formulation from Olaplex that repairs, strengthens, and nourishes your hair. So it's supposed to help bond your strands and help to strengthen your hairs. So if you have any problems with breakage, split ends, weakness of your hair strands, like it wants to snap or whatever, build your bonds up in your hair. This will help with that. Help you keep your retention that you have in your hair. But you only want to do that like once a week or a couple of times a month. So do this in between like your conditioning washes is how I would recommend that one. And then another brand that I actually love, this is the Briogeo. This is the Farewell Frizz. This is a Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So this is a nice leave-in that I would put on my hair after I did my shampoo and conditioner before I go in and style it. This is a nice lightweight leave-in conditioner. And I finished up one of my deep cleaning brush and sponge shampoo cleaners. So this is what I use to clean my makeup brushes and sponges in between my makeup. So like right now, I got my 2 sets that I need to clean, because I'll pull a set and I'll use it for several days and then I'll grab some more. But when I go to cleaning, this is my cleaner of choice. All right, you guys, that is my products that I finished up this last December, January, and February. I told you guys I would do these quarterly to tell you what I finished up. Some of the items I decided not to share anymore, you know, toothpaste, deodorants, certain things like that. I'm not going to share anything about, but anything beauty related that is makeup, perfumes, body care, you know, the things that I normally pick up and share with you all, like from Bath and Body Works, like the hand soaps, wallflowers, candles, things like that. I'm going to tell you what I did finish up. So it kind of gives you an idea, kind of like an accounting of what we are using up. We bring things in our collections, but what are we actually going through and finishing up? And are they loves, or were they just lights, or were they loves at first, but then after wearing them for a while, you decide you didn't like them too much anymore? So this is the way of really like the full testing of the products to give you my opinion on would I repurchase them. If you have any of these items in your collection, let me know down below. What are your thoughts on them? I would love to know. I love to hear your thoughts on things as well as you've tested them out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.